Mr. Zero, start at the beat. Roulette it off. That's Zero, start at the beat. Come on. Down, down, na na make me aware. Hey, money we go for me. Down, down, na na make me aware. Hey, money we go for me. Down, down, na na make me aware. Money dey be down, down, na na make me aware. Money dey go here. Down, down, na na make me aware. Who done? This is another one. Ẹ̀sìn tó wà lóbẹ̀, bí mẹ́tò pọ̀ mẹ́bí o. Lẹ́yìn ọmọ, lè nà bá ẹ sí. Lẹ́yìn ọmọ, náà gbọ́ bá yẹ sí. Ọkọ̀ mi pé ẹ̀yẹ súnmọ́ èpè rà. Ọgbà bọ̀ wí Jésù láti. Ọ̀wẹ̀ sí lóró bẹ̀, èmi mẹ́tò pọ̀ mẹ́bí. Bọ̀yàwó ẹ̀sìn o, wọ́n ní yóò pọ̀ mẹ́ o. Ìlànà ẹ̀wù wá dó, iye ẹ̀wù wá dó. Waliya toka alayo iyo wani mabaku iyawe ni mubado dao dao na na mikawe e mani wi yo go me o dao dao na na mikawe e mani wi yo go me dao dao na na mikawe wali de biete dao dao na na mikawe wali de go kia dao dao na na mikawe te woni geleje o Nìjẹ́ gbogbo kúrò kwadu pẹ́ wò bẹ́ẹ̀. Ṣé máa lè pọ́n mi kí ẹ yé? Tẹ̀tẹ̀ lómi wá tí a yé. Eke atẹ́tẹ́ wà nà Bologna City. Ìyókò nínú mẹ́. Kí mẹ́ má míàmíà. Ìsàlẹ̀ ìdága sanwó-ẹ̀ sí. Ìsàlẹ̀ ìdága la dùn ọ̀pọ̀. Ó kàná gbọ́ máa kó pọ̀rọ̀ iye pè. Ìsísẹ́ kí o wá tí a yé. Ọmọ ká tẹ̀tẹ̀ náà kí o. Eke big man wife. Wo mi lé mọ́ mẹ́ kí ni ẹ Stella náwó fún wa ti ayé. Ọ̀pẹ̀lẹ̀ nu ya mi jani ẹ jẹ́. Iye máa mi àmì hàn. Òkùnkùn ni ya mi àbúrò. Wíwẹ́ kéèrà o. Iye ni yóò ké. Òsàlẹ̀ ra kù ẹ̀rọ. Túká tọ́jú kàtọ́ ni màá dá o. Ṣé wọ́n lè pọ́ mẹ́ kí ẹ? Ìgbẹ̀sìn ló mi wá ti ayé. Iye ọmọ mọ́. Ìgọ̀gọ́ nù ẹ̀ yé. Ọ̀gá tẹ̀tẹ̀ náà ti hàn. Ìwé sí lè pè mẹ́. Aboke Richi one of Perugia City. Oh, Italy, yeah, now that blessing. Down, down, na na make me aware. Hey, money we go for me. Down, down, na na make me aware. Hey, money we go for me. Down, down, na na make me aware. Why they be down, down, na na make me aware. Why they go here? Down, down, na na make me aware. They go nigga DJ, who open up one of them. Osade bame osage, Toscana Italy. Owo kuno kwakere, atete we ni mu wedo. Eti baya no tele, ibi mo ku e of your ema. Akele lo bitendo e wo ma ko na mero. Mo ifanta, osage club international. Atete we ni mu wedo. Viviango, Koto City, in France odie. Youngest la lady, omi wajaye no. LDB, last born LDB. Down, down, na na make me aware. Hey, money we go for me. Down, down, na na make me aware. Hey, money we go for me. Down, down, na na make me aware. Why they be down, down, na na make me aware. Why they go here? Down, down, na na make me aware. Prato, Niyamu, Roma City, Italy. Evangeline. G-Momo, our family, Liverpool City, Evangeline, G-Momo, Mrs. Conforte, ici ma soin, Obama, et votre fond Fred Obama, UK, Ivani Wanafia, Mrs. Millian Sebe, Oe France, and the Winnie Buedo, USA, one you come again, Chief Olia.
Hello, my beautiful people. Trying to share myself out first. Hello, my beautiful people. Happy Saturday to you all. Happy Saturday to you all. Please, if you are watching me, share me out as you do. God bless you. This is not the music I want to play. Just come in. Share me out. Thank you for being here. Share me out, please. Share me out, please. need to learn how to forgive and let our past go. Continue with present tense. It's very important. So it's a beautiful message to encourage ourselves. So share me out. You are welcome being there. Hello, share me out, share me out. Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday to my loved ones, my beautiful brothers and sisters. Happy Saturday to you guys. Hi, today I hope you guys are doing well, my brothers and my sisters. I hope you guys are doing well. It's a great day. We thank God for our life. That is the most important thing. We are among the living. We are among today. Hello, my beautiful Dali Tori. I love you being there for me. I'm so happy seeing you alone. I'm so happy. You know what I mean. Thank you being there for me. Share me out. And today we are here to just like let it go. We just here to say let it go, because we all have hurts. We all have hurts. Nobody that have never hurt, or every one of us. If we said let's start continue saying what people do to us, we cannot finish it, and it will make our blessing to be hidden. Our blessing will be hidden. I want to teach about today why many people are still struggling. You are not seeing light because you are holding yourself down. You don't want to forgive. You don't want your past to live, your present to continue, because your past life become a blockage in your present continue. So we have to let it go. We just have to let it go, because we are not 100% perfect in everything that we are doing in our life. We are not 100% perfect. Even me that is here in the front of you guys to just like begging everybody to let us leave the past to lie and let our present continue. I am not 100% perfect. I have wronged people. You have to wrong. You cannot say that since I was born, I've never wronged people. You are lying. You have wronged people in one way or other. You have wronged people. Even sometimes you wrong people, you don't even know you wrong people. And you hurt people in the way that person feels so bad, but you don't even know that you have hurt this person. So that is the reason why not everybody we wrong or we hurt, we know. Something you do, you hurt someone, but you don't know until that person call you in person to let you know that, do you know what, sister? Do you know what, brother? You have hurted me. You have done something that I can't sleep. I'm having sleepless night thinking about it. These are all the sickness that we are passing through today. You see, my beautiful sisters, my beautiful brothers, they are indoor, high blood pressure, depression, they are sick, spending money, they are not getting cured because the heart is heavy. The heart is heavy because there is something in you. You are not saying that you don't want to free that your mind. You don't want to let it go. So even when you are treating yourself, you are going to hospital, you are taking tablets, you are trying, doctor are trying to, you can never be healed. Any day you try to free your mind and say that, breathe in and breathe out and say, let it go, you become healed overnight. That is a miracle. You become healed overnight because why? You let it go. Because this problem of every time we are pointing, this do me, this do me, this. I'm going to put this message in a two-way. Why we should let it go, and why we should let it go and wait after for the result of those people that are full of evil, that they refuse to stop hurting people. They don't want to get away of it, or stop hurting people. They still want to be hurting. What will be their result in the evening time? Those are the things I want to talk about. If you are the type, that evil type, that your joy is to just hurt people. Your joy is to just see how to destroy the fellow human being like you. It is your joy, it is your happiness. You grant joy on it. Your result in the evening, I'm going to tell you in this video how your result is going to look like. So it's earlier the better. You just quit away from all those evil way of acting, hurting people, pick happiness on that. Go away from it, because you are not the owner that holds this. This world doesn't belong to you. So you don't know what tomorrow that will be pregnant, what is it going to bring out for you. You don't know, because when a woman is pregnant, you will not know what you are going to deliver. It's just that the white people now make it to be easier for us. Now sometimes we go to scan to go and say if it's a baby boy or if it's a baby girl. In our ancient days, our parents, they don't even know if it's boy, if it's girl, but they're just pregnant. They're just waiting for the day to see the beautiful baby they're going to have, the gift that God gives to them. You understand? That is how it is in this our present life we are living now. When you are pregnant, you don't know what you are going to have until the day of delivering. Sometimes people say this can disappoint you. You can tell you it's a boy, and at the end of the day you have a girl. So that one alone, God sometimes use it to like, don't play with me. I can easily, anything artificial can easily disappoint you at any time. God is so powerful. So we cannot continue living the life of pain, the life of grudges in our hearts, holding it every day, and it's hurting us, and it's destroying things, and it continue being pain in our life. We continue not saying it, continue going. You that hold pain in your heart, and you that hold someone that offended you, you don't want that person, you don't want to forgive and let it go. You are holding yourself down. You are tying yourself down. Because I love to talk about, most time, I always in natural things, which you guys knows me with. That is my nature. And because of that, I love to talk about things that will always heal people. You need to be healed. Not everything we need to treat. Not everything you need to see doctor. Not everything, but some certain things you still need to work on it by yourself. That is therapy we are talking about. You need to work with the state of your mind, how you reason things, how you think things towards people, and how you so worried over things. All these things is so important. Very, very important. Very, very important. You understand? So all these things is very, very important, So it's very important that we always please and let it go. So now in this my message, why I will say that we should learn how to forgive and just move on is this, because today in a two-way, some people offend somebody, but you will not know you offended somebody, and that person you offended started nursing it in his heart, started getting worried. But Epadomo ire life. Epadomo ire life. Domo ire life. Okay, you can join me, Saya. So it's just like that. You understand? So people doesn't understand that you offended somebody, but the person that you offended, that person did not know. You understand? Then you are just not saying it. You did not call this person and say that, my sister or my brother, what you did to me, I did not like it. So why it come this way? You understand? If that person purposely do it, the person will not tell you that, look at the reason why I do it. But if the person did not know, they say, I don't know that I offended you. I don't even know. I just do it in my own way of reasoning. You understand? Because some people do things in their own way of reasoning. That is the reason why we always say that we all cannot reason the same way. What I will like, you will not like it. And the way I will take things and the way I will reason things, you will not reason things like that. That is the reason why we need to tolerate each other. And we need to be patient in everything we do in life. Because if you see this world we are living, we all are still living on it. We are still moving on because Almighty God have patience on us. It's the patience that God have. That is the reason why me and you are still living today. Because if our Father in heaven want to look towards things that we are doing, our attitudes, our character, our behavior, all nonsense things that is going on right now in the world, homosexual, lesbianism, all kinds of things, that is going on. If our God in heaven want to look into that and say that no, he want to react towards our sin, I don't think me and you will still living on this earth we are living. By now, we all have perished. So because God is a merciful God, He is a patient and merciful God. That is the reason why me and you are still breathing. That is the reason why me and you, we are still having kids, enjoying, waking up in the morning, dancing, thinking of what are we going to eat today, what are we going to do today, because God is so patient for we human beings. But we human beings, we don't have patience for each other. We never be patient in anything. All our life, all our thinking, all everything about us, we don't even practice that love that Jesus takes his own time. Look at how he feel the pains, how he died for the cross of Calvary, for me and you to live, for some certain sin to wipe away in our life, for God to change things and for us to continue. But with that, when you offend somebody offended you, you don't want to let it go. You want to kill that person. You want to destroy that person. You now forget that even the breathing you are breathing is not for you. It holds by somebody. And you that want to kill this person, that person that holds that breathing, your character, things that you have done to that person, the person have mercy on you, still leave you for every day to make use of that oxygen without taking away from you. We don't think. We always cry of, why do you do this to me? Why do you do this? I will not let it, I will pay her back, I will pay back. We now start living the life of pay back and pay back. It is not the right thing for us to do. And that is the reason why most of our sisters, most of our brothers today in outside country, in European world, they are sick, they are under depression today because of our lifestyle, the life we live. We refuse to let it go. We always like to attack each other. We always like to fight ourselves, which is not the right thing we need to do. Why I always love to talk about we should let our past to lie and let our present to continue is because of, if you look at today, there are too much of high blood pressure right now. And many things get into that. Many things are causing that make people passing through that thing. Most things of that high blood pressure is hot. This person hurts me. Nothing things in your mind without sleeping well in the night, without having 8 hours sound sleep. Nothing it. Secondly, again, the life we live, hardship on how to eat too. Secondly, people coming around you, hurting you, family, friends, just like that, and we always have that mind of to know things, we don't let it go, all these things. Sometimes God will just look at us, He will just laugh, He will just say, this is my children. Oh no, if I will do like you people, I don't think that you people will be living today. By now, the world have ended, the way we are saying that, oh, very soon, head time, all of us, by now, we have already end ourselves. See, my brother, my sisters, create happiness in your life. Don't care about what people say. Create happiness in your life. See, let me tell you, we all have bad talk. When people talk about you, let them say whatever they want to say. Don't not sit inside your mind. Don't stay indoor and close your door and start not saying, why these people say this. No. That person that come out and started saying this about you, he have his own headache. He have his own problem. He has his own sleepless night. He has his own thing that is passing through, that is nursing every minute, that he cannot even say it out. He cannot even explain it out for people to even. is dying because he want to ease off his stress. He's under depression. He will not carry your own problem and bring out and started shouting, oh, talking about you. You do this, you do that, you do that. After offing his video, he go inside the house, started thinking again, started getting worried. But his own depression is just big in his head. He's not even thinking how to go away from it. Out of 100 people living right now in the world, let me say that I just give the grace of God, like 15% doesn't have what is nursing, but 85% has what you are nursing inside your house every day. Because you don't enter people's house, you don't know what is there. No home is perfect. No home. Everybody, including me that is sitting down here talking to you guys, I have something that I'm nursing inside my heart. Every human being on earth have something that you are nursing, that you can even, something that can even wake you up in the midnight and started thinking. You know, even when you are millionaires, in fact, millionaires, they don't even sleep. Millionaires even say they are the people who say that have even sleepless nights, thinking how to, the company in Abuja, the one in Kaduna, the one in East, the one in just like that. The people continue calling, they continue thinking how to put things together. They are having sleepless nights, they are not even sleeping well. So what I'm trying to say, even sometimes poor people even have sound sleep than rich people. People that is poor, they even have sound sleep because when they just make that their burger fish or anything, they make their food they eat, they will just enter bed, say, God, I thank you. You will just sleep fine without no problem. But a rich man is sleeping, is thinking that people, armed robbers will not come and attack. He's thinking about, oh, this one I have to, too much of money, too much of everything in life. It becomes too much of stress in your life. So average life, it remains the best. Average life. Anything you have in your life, just learn how to appreciate God. Just learn how to appreciate God, embrace what you have, and just move on in life and try to put things together and be happy. That is all we need. And that is all we need to do. Because sometimes some people use their own hands to bring sickness into their life. Because why? Our women, you must say, not rich, make I get plenty, make I get rich. And sometimes too, some people will just, because of jealousness, just put your eyes in what people are doing. You are not sleeping again in the night. You are not eating well again. Every morning and night, you are just thinking, I want to destroy this person. I want to destroy this person. It becomes a sickness in your life. Sometimes, if God is by the side of that person, the way you are singing, playing bands, shouting, you want to destroy that person. Before you know what is going on, your own life becomes destroyed. That person you want to destroy, God will just protect that person. At the end of the day, that person will be lifted up. Because not all earth you can destroy. Not all earth you can just wake up in the morning, say that I'm going to change this person's destiny. No. Some head, when you are trying to do, it will just bounce back to you. So time have come for people, mind your business. Time have come for you to just let it go. The good ones they are the ones that have this message of let your past, let it go, let it lie. Forgive and forget people that have done you bad or that have treated you in one way and other that you did not appreciate it. Let it go. Just with the love of God, let it go. Just move on in your life. You will see when you try to raise all those things away from your mind and just move on, you will not see that some certain things like that was like a blockage to you, that when you are trying to do things, everywhere will be tight. When you are trying to do things, everywhere will be tight. By the time you just do this thing, this message I passed to you, by the time you just apply it in your life and just try to start, that is, following it up, you will not see that many doors that closed before we start opening. Many doors that closed before we start opening. You will start wondering, since I just let it go, since I free my heart, many doors have opened in my life. Many doors have opened in my life. Things started going well. Are you looking for a job? You will just be surprised that the job you have been looking for many years you cannot get. They will just call you one day and say that you have a beautiful job here. Oh, wow, you say it's a surprise. Are you looking for paper? You will just forget that your papers that they'll be pushing you around, that it will be difficult for you. You have spent a lot of money, you cannot get it. You will just be surprised that they will just call you that, please, my brother, my sister, you are having your paper. You know, are you looking for a child? You will just surprised that that child that be using to mocking you for all these years, all this while, because your heart now is free, is working, is connecting with God, because God will always bless you when your heart is free, when your heart is not carrying load, is not carrying a lot of load. You are not nursing your human being, nursing people like you, how to destroy or not to forgive somebody that do you something. When you are praying, your prayer will end up in the ceiling. It cannot go anywhere. Your prayer is not going anywhere, because there is no way God can respond to the heart that is blocked with a lot of things gathering there, not saying for you don't want to forgive, planning evil towards your fellow human being, and you are asking for God's favor. Only the devil, only the evil devil that you will seek favor for, he will give to you. And you know, when devil gives to you, all that glitter is not gold. Devil will give to you, it will be glitter. People that is foolish, that doesn't know that this thing that is glitter is not real gold, they will embrace you, they will celebrate you just for some years before you know what is going on, because anything that devil gives to you doesn't last. Devil will take it from you, and when he want to take it from you, he will take that thing he gives to you that was glitter for some few years, that people celebrate you. When they want to take it, he will take it and take the one you came with, scrape everything. Before you know what is going on, that person will be done. Either you lose your life, become depressed. Before you know what is going on, you are not followed. Before this person be the rain, no. Before this person was raining, this person was like this, that. No, not all people that rained before, that rained the right rain. Some people was raining before, but they was raining the wrong one. It was fake gold, it was fake diamond, it was not the real one. That was reason why it did not go far and everything just destroyed. But that's the real one, direct from God, the good heart, the lovely heart, the heart of not to destroy, the heart to share with people, the heart to understand with people, the heart of even when somebody offended you, but it's normal, we are human. When somebody hurts you, you will feel the pain immediately. Yes, even me here. But it's good for you to feel the pain and speak it out, and after speaking it out, it is gone in your mind. You are not after that again. You are not thinking about that again. You are not worrying about that again. You just move on your life. That is more better, that you don't speak out. You keep it in your mind. You are nothing. When you see that person, you smile. You say all is well. Whereas all is not well at all. That person you are smiling to, you are just in your heart planning evil, how to bring that person down. That is the reason why many people have died in the hands of someone they trusted so much. Some people have lost their life with someone they trusted so much, because that person that you trusted so much, you call your brother or your sister or your friend, whatsoever, that person, you have hurted that person because of that person have a very strong and deep heart. He refused to share that thing with you, to let you know that why do you do this to me, for both of you to chat it out, for that issue to end. He did not call you to sit you down to let you know that you offended me. He continued smiling with you, he continued going with you, he continued celebrating with you, but it was just inside his mind, not saying it that one day I will bring you down, one day I will bring you down. It takes by the grace of God for some people to able to survive this, for God to show to you that no, you will not kill this person. Not every head you can just destroy. That this person is planning to bring you down. It takes by the grace of God that those people to just detect it and run away immediately and cut off that friendship, and that person will escape that death. But if you are the person that you doesn't think well, and you doesn't have that wisdom, and you doesn't, you're the person, you are just free with people, you doesn't think like, look at how people around you behave and something like that, before you know what is going on, that person will just eat with you, before you know what is going, will bring you down to 6 feet. That's why many people that friends kill or family kill is always people that is closer to you, people that eat with you, drink with you in the same place. They are the people that bring you down. They are the people that destroyed you. So that's why in this life we are living, we have to be very, very careful in kind of people we are communicating with, people that is coming around us, both for family, because our people say that or woman said, they say, if house not kill you, outside will kill you, because every problem start from inside the house before coming outside. You know, when you're inside the house is so solid and strong, you know, when outside is throwing a stone, it's going to bounce back because the inside is very solid and strong. But when inside is throwing a stone to you, so where are you running to? You become in the middle, because when outside is throwing stone to you, inside is throwing stone, you become in the middle. So that middle, the only way you can able to protect yourself for this two stone that is coming from family, from friends, it is when you let your heart be free and connect with the Holy Spirit. That is the only way you can able to battle these two people, because problem is too much right now in the world, fighting, hatred, everybody angry, this, that. We cannot continue. Not everybody have the mind of saying, okay, even when they are saying, I don't care, let me, like me, I don't care what people are saying. I don't care what people want to say. I believe that in the stage I am today, nobody can just come out and just bring one story or bring one thing to hurt me. Hurt me. You cannot hurt me. Because when you bring it, you will end up to hurt yourself, because I've seen things in life. They said traveling is part of education, and you learn many culture, you learn people, you travel to different places. If you can travel up to 12 countries and live there, not for 1 month, at least live there for 2 years or 3 years, move out, live again for 1 year, move out, you have already acquired a lot of wisdom in your life. Because why? You can able to adjust in anywhere you go to. You can able to live with people. You can able to know how to deal with people. You know, you will not always have problem with people, because sometimes the reason why we always have problem with people, because when you don't understand some certain things, then when people do things, you easily pick offense and get angry, because you want everybody to behave like you, and which is not possible. Everybody cannot behave like you. That is why they say, when a good driver, when you are driving a car, don't drive only yourself. Drive yourself and drive somebody else. That will protect you from accident, except maybe that accident is just made by, say, God said it's going to happen. But a good driver, when you are driving yourself, you have to be driving the next driver. But if you just be in your car, don't feel relaxed, driving yourself, going, you are not calculative. Another car will just come from somewhere and just move you. But if you are driving yourself and you are calculative, you are driving the next, look at that, the next car that is coming. Even when car is coming from far, you have already seen that the rough that car is driving is not going in the right position. Before that car will get to you, you yourself, you have defend yourself. You have defend yourself. That's why you see some people escape accident, because you are calculating. You are not just driving only your car. You are driving your car. You are driving for somebody else. That is how this life is for people coming around you. People coming around you. You have to, don't just carry the way, because some people are so easy to carry the way. And when you carry the way, that is where you make a very big mistake, because it happens to all of us. They say when we are talking, we talk out of experience. When you see someone coming out to talk, some people talk out of experience, because it is what you pass through in life, what have come around you. That is what our people said. He said there is what you see in life, you used to advise people. If you don't have experience with all these things, you cannot just come out and just start talking. Because when you are talking, you're just be beating around the bush. Your talk will not have round up, because why? You are not knowing you don't know what you are saying. But when you are talking, you continue hitting a point. You are seeing that point is where the problem is coming from. That point is what is making people to sick. That point is what is bringing fight. That point is what is bringing all this problem, everything we are saying, you know. So learn how to outlay to avoid some certain things that will make you angry, some certain things that will make you not to have the mind to forgive people, some certain things that will make you to be not in your heart that the blessing of God will not reign in your house. Because we all, no matter what we believe on, people believe in different kinds of things. But let me tell you here, my brothers and my sisters, God is still remain the one that holds the heaven and earth, the one that make me and you have the strength today to talk. As we are talking here, many people, they're in pain in the hospital. Many are dying right now. Many have died yesterday, you know. So many people too are still having babies, celebrating. Some people are still in the hospital. They cannot even eat. They don't even know where to put food from. Some people is under oxygen. They are paying money for that person to be breathing. You cannot even breathe the normal natural oxygen that God gives to us. Some people are just still waking up in the middle. They don't even have money, but they have a good sound head. They are just running up and down to look at what looking for what they will eat for today. Some people right now are indoor. They have no money. They have no job. They don't even know where to start from. They are frustrated. They are just under serious depression, even thinking that, will I kill myself? Will I live? You know, the world is not balanced. People are in different condition in this minute as I'm sitting down talking now. People are in different moods of thinking, of rejoicing. So if you are the type, you are the one that be among the one that your head is very 100%, give God the glory. Try to live a perfect life. Try to just move on. Nobody is perfect anyway. We all have one or two things in one way or another that we always make a mistake. That is perfect in human being. You understand? Even God in heaven say that we human being, we can never be 100% perfect. At least let us be try 90% okay. Even when we are not 100, let 10 be our mistake. Let 90% be what we do in our life to please Almighty God. Than 10% to please God, 90% to stand in the life of evil. It doesn't help us. He doesn't help us. So, you know, sometimes look, my page is about therapy. Healthy therapy. Some people will not understand what is the meaning of healthy therapy. Healthy therapy is everything I'm explaining. Don't take this life, how this world we live, this life, and put it on top of your head. It's not for you. You can drop it at any time. You can sleep this night, you never see tomorrow morning. Even with your gold, diamond, everything, the flashy cars outside, the flashy house, the beautiful children that God gives to you, you can just sleep and you never wake up and those things has gone. You will never see those things again. So when you think of all those things, then just learn how to create happiness around you. Create happiness in your life. Create happiness in people's life. We should try to learn how to help ourselves. We should try to learn how to let our past to lie and let our present continue, because nobody is perfect. You that come out and clap for somebody and clap on somebody's head because somebody did something that you did not like, but you not forget that tomorrow will come for your own turn, that you will make a just small mistake, they will come out too and clap in your hands, clap in your head, just like the way you did to your friend long time ago, and you forget. This is how the life is. So we don't, quarrel must be there. We will quarrel. It's normal thing for we human beings. Quarrel must come, but the most important thing, when that quarrel comes, let's handle that quarrel in the way that we will not be hurt. Let's handle that quarrel in the way that one person will not lose his life just because of something that happened, immaterial things, discussion, things that is not important. It's not the great thing that we need to talk about. Let us just always carry problem and embrace it like, oh, we have to embrace it. We should not do that. We should learn how to let our past go. Please, this video, if you are the type that you are passing through depression and you are sick, please embrace my page and come around me. I think that with me, we can share things in common and I can tell you what to do, how to go about it. Because why? Love is the answer to everything. Because we African people, we don't know what is love. We don't practice love. Love doesn't exist. Love doesn't exist. Love doesn't exist. That is the problem we are having. Because if love exists, the pain that we all were passing through today, we will not be passing it through. We will not be going through all this pain because love doesn't exist. That is the reason why you can hurt your fellow human being. You don't care. You don't want to know. You don't even think of, oh, if God see that I did this thing, what would be my results? We don't think about it. We just do it like I don't care. And we just do it like the world belongs to us. And we not forget that the world doesn't belong to me and either you. You know, we are a stranger. We are just here as a stranger. We came here to trade and we will be going back very soon. So when you remember all these things, please, we should learn how to love. My page is about love. That is all about this, my channel. Love, love, love. And we talk about our health, things that we'll eat, and how to always keep a healthy life continuously going. That is all we talk about in this very page. How to share love to each other, how to share pains, our pains, you know, how to let it go, how to see your sister cry, you put his head in your shoulder and then like console her on him and letting him that you are great. Tell him or her beautiful things in the front of him. Let him or her know what is ahead of him, that you still have beautiful things ahead of you. You don't need to cry. You don't need to be worried because you still have life. So you still have hope. They say the downfall of a man is not the end of his life. So all these things, we need to be learning how to encourage ourselves for us to move on. And when we are doing this, God in heaven will be happy. They will be happy if we have this kind of mind. I don't think that some fake pastors will have the mind to come in to deceive you or to push your direction away to where you are going to, because you know your mind, you know your God. Nobody will show you your God. Just like now, the way I is now, you will not show me my father. I know my father. It's just like person that have a child. If you don't know your father, that means when your mother was pregnant, about your father, and when your mother was pregnant, that means your father not travel, and when they deliver you, you did not see your father, so you did not have that love of father for father to brought you up, so you cannot say anything good about your father to say when my father was there, my daddy used to do this, my daddy used to do. You cannot say anything concerning your daddy because you did not know your daddy, because why? You did not grow up with him. But if you grow up with your daddy, you know, you can say on the behalf of your daddy that my daddy can do this, my daddy is very harsh, or my daddy is very kind, or my daddy like this food, or you can speak things about your daddy. Somebody outside, a stranger, will not come and tell you, describe your daddy for you, that this is how your daddy character is. That is how it is with Almighty God, which is the Father of all. If you know that this man is your father, if you know this man is the one that created you, the one that sent you to this earth, if you know very well and you know how to communicate with him, I don't think that anybody will deceive you. I don't think that people will just come and play you and tell you that no, your father said you. No, nobody will pass your father message to you. Your father message will be passed to you direct, because you bring out your time to know that I have to be communicating, I have to close both in spirit and all with my father, that anything I need, anything I want, if I ask, he will give it to me. And as soon as you have that belief and faith that yes, what I said, that this is how it works, people will not hurt you and you go to your bed and sleep with it and not sit. No, you will come out and speak out your mind, and as soon as you speak out your mind, it's over. You have let it go, so that your day will be long, so that your blessing will not be hidden somewhere just because your heart is full of pain. Those are the things we are talking about. Is it something that like is a secret that people doesn't know? When you try to apply it in your life, you know, people of the world, when you come out to tell them, look at how to do it, look at why you are stressed, look at why you are struggling, look at why things are difficult for you, look at what you need to do, if you come out to tell them that they don't like it, they don't embrace it, they don't share your video, they don't watch you, because they don't need all those things, and they are still living inside that frustration, stress, depression, everything, and you are trying to pass a message that will apply in their life, that will make them free from those things. They don't want to do it. They prefer to look for money and send for native doctor to be fighting for them. They continue spending that thing. You are not seeing a good result. And the area is supposed to follow in a spiritual way, good prayer, that at the end of the day, your way will be open. You will not embrace that way. You will not follow in that way. That is what side most of our people right now down. They are strongly. You will see somebody is 10, 20 years in outside the country. You have nothing to offer. You have nothing that you are hold your hand with. Can't you sit down and just say, why my life is like this? What is going on? Because there's a certain fight that you yourself need to fight that fight by yourself to see the light. Not every fight that people will fight for you. There's a certain fight that you need to use your hand to fight that thing by yourself. Then you will see the light. That light that off in your life, the light will on. The light will on. The light needs you. It needs you to work with, to on. It needs you. Don't just relax like some people do. You just relax yourself. You just put all your strength. Believe that money can do everything for you. Just relax yourself. What I will say. No, money cannot do everything. There's a certain thing that money cannot do. It needs you yourself to wake up and stand for yourself, and you have a better result. That is what many of us today, we are passing through. We are suffering. We are struggling. We continue pointing fingers to people that never hurt you, people that did not do nothing to you. That's why in this life we are living, sometimes you'll be pointing finger to people. This person have done me. This person have done me because of what they tell you. And that person is just an innocent person. That person did not have anything to do with your life. It has nothing to do. Because of what the message they pass to you, you put that person in your mind, continue nursing that person. It becomes a pain in your life. It becomes a pain in your life, even to the extent that people have carried people in mind, not people to the extent that you started throwing stone to innocent person that did not do nothing to you, just because of act of jealousness or out of how people brainwash you and tell you that this person is the one that is disturbing your life. You started throwing stone to that person before you know what is going on. All the old stone you throw to that person bounce back to you, because that person is innocent, did not do nothing to you. Then when you are struggling, you will not know why you are struggling. You will be struggling decade to decade. You will not go out from that stress. Because that one, the reason why you cannot find the cure, because you caused it with your hand. Because of certain things you will cause with your hand. If you like, you go to everywhere, go and visit the Queen of the Coast. You have no cure until you sit down and think, according to French people, refresh. Think where you have wronged somebody, where you have done somebody, do something that you don't need to do to somebody, or throw a stone that is not for somebody to that person, and that stone have returned back to you. That's why your life is miserable. Until you sit down and think very well, that is when you have a final result. And if that person is still alive, you go and apologize and tell that person sorry. Your way will open. You will not see that all these years you'll be spending money, struggling, running up and down, because you never find out exactly what is happening to you. All these things is what my brothers and my sisters, they are passing through today. Most of them, they don't want to sit down and ask themselves questions. Most of them, because they have brainwashed them, they have that mentality that anything that happened to you in your life is caused by somebody. Anything that happens to you in your life is caused by somebody. Because you have that brainwash, that thing in your mind that everything that happened to you in your life caused by somebody. It now make you not to know that you can still cause something. You can still cause some certain things by yourself. You can still cause some certain things with your hands, because of that mentality that you already have in your head, that everything that happened in your life caused by somebody. It now make you forget about yourself totally, that you don't know that sometimes we can still use our hand to cause some certain things that will be a problem in our own life too. That is what our brothers and sisters are passing through today. So we should learn how to love. Africa people, we don't practice love. We don't know the meaning of love. We always have that mind of let's destroy, let's kill, let's not forgive, let us do this. No, it has been a problem to many homes, many people life for today, because we don't want our past to lie, our present to continue, and because we don't want to forgive and just move on. We continued attacking, jealousy, all kinds of things, throwing stones. It now make it to be a problem in many of us life today. That's why some people light refuse to shine. Some people light refuse to shine. And some people have spent the money they will use to become somebody in future and spend it in native daughter, spend it all kinds of place to make their light shine. Upon everything they spend, their light refuse to shine because your light will not shine until you sit down and think about yourself. Until you sit down and try to flash back, maybe in one way or another, for your past life where you have wronged somebody, where you have done something that it was not right, and try to make an adjustment in your life, try to make some changes in your life. That is when you started seeing that light we are talking about started shining in your life, that everything you put your hand, you started seeing the road is opening, the road is going, because you have sat down and realized your mistake, that you that is trying to fight people, throw a stone, you have wronged somebody too. That's what they say, you that spots down and look at somebody's bombing, your own is open, back is open. The way you spot and started looking, they are looking your own from the back. So that's the reason why nobody is perfect in this life we are living. So learn how to forgive somebody easily, and learn how to let person know when someone offended you. Just let that person know, and both of you will just sit down and talk about it and move on, than to plan evil, because not all heads you plan and you succeed. Some heads, when you plan, at the end of the day you regret why planning, because it will destroy many things in your life. That is how it is. We are not all heads. So my brothers, my sisters, we should let our past to lie. We should practice love. That love we need to practice. Look at today. Nobody knows that today, that 2020, that will be closed down with coronavirus, and today 2021, we are still on it. The same is closed down, and we don't know where this world is taking us to with this kind of sickness on air. So we remember all those things. So people don't even think. I wonder. So people will just come out and start making troubles. You don't even think, don't even sleep and wake up and look at your premises and look at your children, say that family, say, oh God, and even be among of the people that is praying for the world, for this sickness that they are trying to carry us around, for God to just make it to go away. You are not among of people that is praying in your house. You are just among of people that is fighting. That's what some people are doing. Because this is the time now for us to embrace our God. This is the time for us to pray. This is the time for us to free our heart. This is time for us to let it go and move as a moving train. Because we don't know where they are driving this car that they are driving from 2020. They have been driving this car coming into 2021, and they still continue in 2021, started driving the same car again. So we don't know where they are going to drive this car, where they are going to end this car. They will not say that let everybody come down from the car and have peace of mind. So we don't know. So people that's watching, people that read news, people that make research, people that think, they are just like, let's embrace God. Let's put it in prayer that at the end of the day, this car they are driving, let their car spoil, so that at the end of the day they will not achieve their mission in where they are driving this car to. Those people, we are praying, but some people just feel of concern. They don't care, they don't want to know. All they just know is to be fighting people, is to be coming out. No, this is not the time for all these things. You know, this time is the time for us to embrace God. It's time for us to let the past go and let present continue. It's the time for us to join our hands together and pray. Look at what happened yesterday in Agbo. Look at how Foy just burn people alive, burn human being like chicken, burn human being like shit. Just imagine that kind of a thing. Just imagine that kind of a thing. You understand? You know, those people just wake up yesterday, they move on, they are going to their business, they are going to their life to go and do their thing. But at the end of the day, what happened? See what happened? They lose their life. So please, we should always learn how to love and be together, and I know by the grace of God everything will be fine, and we should just let our past to lie and let our present continue. We should embrace the love of God. We need to do it. It's very, very important. So as we do, and God bless you all, guys, share this video, and as you do, God bless you.